Alright, question 2. Convert 888 in base 9 plus 555 in base 6 plus 222 in base 3 is equal to blank in base 12. The way you would find this is you first want to convert each of these numbers into base 10, which is the way we normally count. So let's take the 888 for example. You take 3 8s and multiply each of them by 9 to the power of something, depending on which digit it's in. So the 8 in the ones place would be 9 to the power of 0. The 8 in the tens place would be 9 to the power of 1. And the 8 in the hundreds place would be 9 to the power of 2. And then here we get 8, 72. And using my calculator, you do 9 times 9 times 8, which gives you 648. And now you have to add all these up, so 648 plus 80, you get 728. That's the number in base 10, which is again the number we normally count with. And now you do that with every single one of these. So now, let me get rid of that. Now I do it to 555, so we do 5, 3 5s, multiply each of them by 6 squared, 6 to the power of 1 and 6 to the power of 0. We get 5. And then we get 30. And 6 squared is 36. 360 and then divided by 2. So we get 180 plus 30 plus 5. 210, that's 215. Get rid of these. And now we need to find the 222. So again, same thing. Multiply each of them by 3. First one by the power of 0, and 1, and 2. So we get 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 times 3, which is 6. And 2 times 9, which is 18. Add them all up. 18 plus 6 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. And you add all of these up, we get 26 plus 2, 15, 241, and then plus 728 is 969. You're allowed to use a calculator on this section, so you can just do that as well. So you get 969. But that's the number in base 10. We still need to convert this number into base 12. So the way you would do this is you grab the number you got in base 10, and you want to divide it by 12 and see what your remainder is, or divide it by the number you want to divide by 12 and then get your remainder. Yeah. So if we did 12 times 80 for example, we get 960, and that it would be an 80, leaving us over with a 9. So what we're doing here is we get 12 times 80 gives us 960. We're trying to find the number that's closest to this number, closest to 969, but not over that number. In this case, it would be 960. So now we get a remainder of 9. This is our graph so far. We bring down the lines. Now you want to do the same thing with the number you just found. So our closest number was 80. So now you want to find the closest multiple of 12 that closest to 80, but not over it. So times 5 would be 60, and times 6 would be 72, which should be the closest one. And to get to 72, you multiply that by 6. And then, so you get 6 here, and then we're left over for a remainder of 8. You see the remainders here. 969 minus 960 is 9, and then 72 minus, or 80 minus 72 is 8. And then once we get far down enough to where you can't divide it anymore, so you can't multiply 12 into 16 and get a whole number, you just move the 6 over, and that's your remainder. And then you would then read this number going upwards, so your number would be 6, 8, 9, which is how we get B.